We're here because the automotive industry is changing rapidly. And that's what AESIN's really here for, to connect the people building the future of mobility and the industry in the UK, piece by piece.
When we share common interest, we build much stronger foundation for our individual companies to compete globally.
So let's get started. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the British Motor Museum. Once upon a time, the UK was known for building some of the world's most iconic vehicles. But today we're not just building cars, we're building the intelligence that's necessary to drive them. And with that, welcome to the AESIN Conference 2025. We're here because the automotive industry is changing rapidly. Electronics, software, AI, and power systems aren't optional anymore, as we know. They're absolutely essential. And that's what makes the modern vehicle work, and what makes it safe, sustainable, and from a business perspective, competitive. So I'm Gunny Dhadyalla. I'm the Network Director for AESIN, and I'm proud to say that this community, engineers, researchers, startups, OEMs, and policymakers, you're at the heart of the progress we've made, certainly in the last 3.5 years of my tenure as AESIN Director. So over the coming day today, we'll hear from a lot of people solving real-world problems. How do we make power electronics more efficient? How we grapple with connected and autonomous or automated vehicles, how to scale and embed AI, how to deal with the software-defined vehicle, whatever that might be, and how to build collaborations that make companies invest in the UK relevant. And how we need to focus on future talent. This isn't just about buzzwords. This isn't just about buzzwords. It's about doing the work. And that's what AESIN's really here for, to connect the people building the future of mobility and the industry in the UK, piece by piece. And thank you all for being here today. And so let's get started. I'd like to share a few slides with you to introduce you to TechWorks and AESIN, as some of you may be new to us. So TechWorks has been around since 1996. It's the deep tech community for the UK, everything from semiconductors to IoT to systems. We have over 300 member organizations spanning 6 networks. I'm very proud to say that we cover a huge breadth of activity for the organization size that we are. From cross-network, cross-sector participation to network conferences and events, standards and landscapes, projects and incubation, thought leadership, we cover a huge breadth. And all of it's only possible because the members themselves step up and be part of the activity that we're engaged with. I mentioned 6 networks. A short introduction to them here. DESIN is one of our new reinvigorated networks looking at the design of semiconductor in the UK. We have IoT SF, or Security Foundation, really at the heart of understanding the best practices and guidances for a safe and assured future connected world. NMI, our longest standing network, is about semiconductor design, manufacture, and supply chains in the UK. Something I didn't know, we have over 25 fabs manufacturing semiconductors in the UK at some scale. TechWorks AI is our newest network, put in place to understand how we engineer AI to make sure that we get it right when we start to deploy it in both design and application. AESIN, the reason you're all here today, it's been at the heart of the automotive electronics and software industry for over a decade. And I'm very grateful. I know in the audience we have Paul Jarvie, who pioneered the AESIN initiative for it to be going. And right now, we're in the midst of understanding how we make it strategically relevant for the UK. And finally, Power Electronics UK is one of our sibling networks looking at the role of power electronics across a number of industries, which also include the automotive industry. And 1 minute on the AESIN network. When I started, I wanted to have a vision set. And so I selected the first word very deliberately, outstanding. AESIN is an outstanding member-based community, really driving at the next generation of future technology development using innovation in electronics. Thought leadership. The UK is renowned for thought leadership, and we have to build on this and to make sure we can articulate it in a way that we inspire each other to develop future technology solutions. And that's what this is about. Today you're here to hear about thought leadership, to hear about innovation, and then to see how we can build strong collaborations and leadership to drive the UK's agenda for electronics and software systems. With that, I'd like to invite Professor Alex Mouzakitis onto stage. Alex is the AESIN Industry Chair and a champion for this industry, and I've known Alex for nearly 20 years, and we've been together really looking at how we can make this thing happen in the UK. I'm so delighted that he can actually join us today, and to the AESIN family as well. So Alex, please join me on stage. Thank you.
Thank you. Right. Good morning, automotive industry. I think we picked the wrong date. It's 30 degrees outside, and we're stuck in the room, right? Yeah. I was worried this morning. I thought everyone is going to find an excuse not to turn up to do a barbecue with our weather outside. Right. Gunny said about automotive industry facing unprecedented challenges, which is, I believe, no single entity can tackle alone. So collaboration, which is at the heart of AESIN, is not just beneficial to our industry, it is absolutely essential for our future prosperity. Our industry contributes in the UK approximately 67 billion pounds annually, including approximately 1 million employees across manufacturing, retail, and supply chains. So it's a huge contribution that makes to the UK economy. Collaboration is important, but that doesn't mean that doesn't mean that we don't we dilute competition. Competition will always drive innovation, but collaboration will multiply our collective capabilities to deliver products faster to our customers. When we share common interest, Gunny mentioned perhaps alignment of standards, skills, talent, we build much stronger foundation for our individual companies to compete globally. For me, that is at the heart of why we are here today. If you look, successful automotive industry in other countries did not really achieve dominance because they went through isolated efforts. But they've achieved dominance and succeeded because went through strategic partnerships. Again, I've said in my opening, challenges cannot be tackled by a single entity. One of the things Gunny and I were looking to do is, over the next few months, set up an executive advisory board. We'll try to pull industry experts and seniors to advise how we can best proceed to make AESIN stronger, and so in a way that all of you benefit moving forward. I will finish off by saying, in the UK, we have the heritage, we have the innovation DNA, and we have the talent to lead the global innovation and automotive transformation. That's if we work together. Thank you very much. Have a brilliant conference.